We've just come back from a very, very successful meeting with the Major, who was the right-hand man of the Commodore, Prime Minister, who was just flying in on the Korean Airlines from his visit to China. And we have explained precisely what it's all about, how the marriage is going to be held on the 25th of December, that the marriage supper of the Lamb is what it's all about, the rejection of modern Israel, which is Solomon Freemasonry, that is the 10 nations of Europe, America and Australia, and of course England. And they have refused. We have explained that the legal papers we gave to the Queen under international law has been served. She did not respond, therefore she admits by not responding that she is no longer Queen. And we give full authority to Fiji to have the rights to all of the South Pacific, to do what they like with it, drill for oil, whatever, the resources are theirs. And the Major did receive the 33 faxes that we sent from Australia. We was a bit surprised that he did actually receive them, because when we sent them to Jeremy at the Hilton, it didn't get through. We thought maybe that the faxes were stopped by Asia. Probably the second lot was. We faxed them on the weekend when Asia goes to sleep for the weekend. But you work 9 to 5. He's a spy agent.
Actually, it was very late. It was very late on the night of October the 25th, because it was the anniversary of Michael's death.
So it's the timing is opportune. While we were talking to the Major, all the bodyguards and the military were there. Yes. And various colonels, and of course our men who are already convinced are ex-army, and they were telling the army that will then take it back to 500 men that's in this city itself. And of course it spreads like wildfire through the army. And the army are all righteous Christian men, and they have no problem whatsoever with it, because they know all about Freemasonry, they know all about the drinking of blood and sacrifices. And this particular location that we're at has two meanings. Number one, it is 6466 nautical miles from the North Pole, which means to do evil. From the equator, it's 1228 miles, which is devil, Satan. And that is where the military arrested Freemasons who were doing the rituals, and we have spoken to the men here that had made the discovery what was going on in this hall, and then last year they come and destroyed it. So they are very anti-Freemasonry and anti-witchcraft, and they are absolutely willing to listen to what we're saying and accept it. No problem.
So the next vid after we get this one up will be Kasha, our photographer, who shot the entire 29 minutes that we had with the Major, and you can see for yourself how he was absorbed with what it is that we were telling him. So our next meeting, we look forward to meeting the man himself.
You'll notice in the video when we're talking to the Major that we've made up a booklet, yes. 2 booklets, one for him and one for the Prime Minister, yes. Commodore, and they'll be driving back to Suva with their military personnel, and they'll be discussing that for the first 4 hours of the trip back. Now, he is going to arrange a meeting for us with the Prime Minister, and while he was driving to us, he received a phone call, and the phone call basically said that this strange man and his wife were in the country and was to be avoided.
Describing us as crazy.
Describing us as crazy. So that made him all the more determined to come and see us straight away.
So good job, Asia, you did it again.
Asia did it again. So here he is, a Fijian man. If he gets a phone call, where did they get his phone number from? Asia phones him up and tells him that there's a strange man. All that does is alert him to why would an Australian voice be on the phone from Asia warning him about us. And this is what happens all the time with us. People get warned about us. So ASIO is all over us, and of course for those who don't understand who ASIO is, they're the CIA in Australia.
So,
Stupid.
we've had a great morning, been up since 5 o'clock and about to enjoy the rest of the day, having done, is that all that we can do? That we spent the last week compiling the 2 books that we did.
Well, I've got probably in the neighbourhood of 5,000 drawings that I can draw upon.
Yes,
so
but as far as we're
at
that
point
now,
yeah,
we're at that point now where we've done everything. You've done everything. We've done everything to get to this point, and from now it really is over to Frank once we meet him. So that's exciting.
It's a done deal.
He's loved. He is loved as
They
a
are.
righteous man.
Here, this man is. You've never met a man that is more loved by his people than this man. He does what politicians should do. He gets the damn job done.
Yes, we were told by Soko here that when Frank goes, as soon as he went to tour the entire nation, which doesn't take very long, but everywhere that he went, he was hearing the needs of the people, and anything that needed to be done was sometimes addressed the very next day, like he brought in whatever equipment and the manpower to get done, whatever infrastructure needed to be addressed. And then he would, in the villages, it was cited that they needed something done. And they'd been 20 years hanging out for what was promised.
What he done today?
And in that case, he had everything done and accomplished the
He is
very
my
next
man,
week.
let's face it. He gets it done.
He's a...
Now we have 1,000 people in a village up north, so not too far from here, via another contact,
Nathan.
And they are waiting for us to come because he has told them what he believes is true and taken all the treatments up.
Capsules.
The capsules
They're already
up, so
taking
forth,
them
in
and
the water.
seeing them, getting
And
recovering
they've been
already.
curing people already.
Yeah.
We haven't gone there yet, so they're waiting for us to show
And they
up.
know.
So we just
who we
asked
are.
permission off the Prime Minister for us to carry on doing that.
Yeah. Exciting, huh?
It's exciting.
Yeah. And Kasha and Jeremy.
It's exciting for the world.
Yeah. Jeremy's having a power nap. He does what he does best, which is worry.
We thought it was period pains with Jerry, but it turns out to be worry.
But he's got us here, and Kasha, and Faith.
That's right.
Who delights everybody. She's in the swimming pool, and yesterday we were at all there together, and she's calling out to Yahweh every few minutes. Yahweh, Yahweh, catch this one. And so the whole world hears it in
So
the complex.
the Major asked when he sat down, he said, "What shall I call you?" I said, "Well, don't call me late for lunch."
But he called him Yahweh.
So he was already up to speed. He knew because the faxes went through.
Yeah, and that's a good thing.
Thank you, ASIO, for being so stupid.
Because remember the letter to Frank? It's on the videos. We read it out to you. That's what they did receive. So that is good. Good stuff. Okay. Talk to you later.